All right, welcome to another training on why we need to eat more food and just understanding the phase that your body's in right now. All right, let's get right into it. So, if you're watching this video, I guarantee you're one of many people, you're one of every woman I've ever worked with, which is someone who's under eating. And so, what I've noticed, every woman I've ever worked with is under eating. Most people are eating between like 1,000 to 1,500 calories a day when really your body needs around 2,000. You've always heard like the American diet is like 2,000 calories. That's what most people need. And so you are currently under eating from where we want to be. And so your body's not broken. It's just been starving in silence. And a part of the reason why you can't lose weight, even though you're not eating a lot, is because of this reason. And so the answer is not eating less. The answer is not cutting back more, right? The answer is eating right and usually eating a little bit more. And so this presentation will explain that. So TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, is how many calories your body burns every day. When you hear the average American should eat 2,000 calories, that's because the average person's total daily energy expenditure is 2,000 calories. And so you should eat the same amount that you burn. So your body needs 2,000. The average American should eat 2,000, but most women are only eating like maybe 12 to 1,500, right? And so your body burns calories all day long. TDE is like just how it all depends on your weight. It all depends on how much you move, how tall are you, right? But on average, it's around 2,000. So let's just go with 2,000 for right now. So what happens when you eat less? So if your body needs 2,000, but you've been eating 1,200, your metabolism will slow down to 1,200, right? That's a survival response. Your body's smart. When you eat less, your body wants to burn less, because if you burn more than you're eating, you're gonna like eventually die, right? Like technically speaking. And so you would like lose all your muscle, you'd lose all your energy. And so when you're eating 1,200, your body naturally, and it takes time, but if you've been doing this for a while, your metabolism will match the 1,200. So you're burning just as much as you're eating. And that's why the scale stops moving, right? You go into a diet and you drop your food, you lose weight at first until your metabolism slows down and matches that. Then you stop losing weight. So what do? You cut more. And it's this chronic issue. And then when you want to eat more, you gain weight, right? And so this is what happens when you're not eating consistently. So most women, probably yourself, like you have days where you don't eat a lot, you skip breakfast, it's busy, you rely on coffee. Then you have days where you eat, like on the weekend, you go out and you have a bigger day, right? And so if calories eaten is like 1,000 one day, right? You might burn like 1,200, right? Because you're averaging that. Say Tuesday you eat over 2,000 calories. Your body's only burning 1,200. Then on a Wednesday you eat, very little. Your body burns the same. Then you have a huge day on Thursday, but your body's still only burning this much. And so that's what happens when your metabolism is stuck at 1,200 calories a day, and you eat 2,500 on a Saturday. Your body has an extra 1,300 calories. And so that's what it's storing as fat on your body. So when you're inconsistent like this, your metabolism cannot adapt. And so that's how you gain weight. And so when you are cutting more calories, right, you're already under eating at 12, so you cut back to 9, and you cut back to 8, your metabolism crashes more. Your cortisol spikes. This is what your body feels like when it stops responding, right? This is why we don't want to cut back more. We want to fuel your body more. And so phase 1 of this program is around refueling your body. Before you can lose weight, we need to refuel your metabolism. And so it starts with breakfast. Eating a high protein breakfast is really where we're going to start. It regulates cortisol. It helps with cravings. It signals your body to feel safe, gives you energy. So breakfast is super important. After that, we're going to slowly increase food, right? Eventually, we'll track breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we'll learn, like, are you eating 1,200? Are you eating 1,800? And depending on that, we're most likely going to probably try to get you closer to maybe 17 or 18. Once your body feels safe, like once we slowly, because if we just bring you right up, you're going to gain a lot of weight. Your metabolism needs to rise slowly with it. So we have to eat a little bit more. You'll gain a little more energy. Metabolism rises, right? It's a slow process of refueling you. And so remembering like week 1, right? Maybe you're eating 1,200, and then week 2 eat a little bit more and a little bit more. You could see how your metabolism is rising with the calories, right? And so say your target is 2,000. We slowly want to bring you up so you don't gain weight. Because if we do it in a slow way, you get to refuel your body without gaining weight. And so remember, early in this program, like you might not be hungry. You probably won't, because your body is only burning a little amount of calories. So you're going to have to eat a little bit more food at first. You may not feel hungry. I'm not always hungry for breakfast, but when I eat it, I feel good. So weeks 3 through 5, right, you started eating a little bit more, energy starts returning, hunger increases, your metabolism's waking up, right? You're going to feel like, wow, I'm actually getting more hungry. That's a sign your metabolism's working again. And then weeks 6 through 8, you feel stronger. Your workouts are improving. You're able to push more, right? Your metabolism is getting closer to that TDEE. And then weight loss happens naturally, right? You're eating protein in the morning, your calories are up there, your metabolism has risen, you've built muscle. Weight loss is what follows this. And so many women will lose weight during this period in general, just by eating cleaner, being more consistent. But remember, like, the first phase of the program isn't about losing weight. It's about refueling your body, right? It's about getting you up to where you need to be so your body will let go of the weight. And just remember, like, this is normal, right? So your body has been in survival mode. We need to refuel it. And so the longer that you think of how long you've been under eating, it's probably been years, if not a decade. And so it's not just going to happen in a couple weeks, right? This is a fairly long process of refueling your body, but it all depends on where you're at. And that's why tracking is important, so we can see that. And so remember, instead of looking at the scale early in this program, the scale will come. Before we focus on that, remember, watch for more energy throughout the day, sleeping better, feeling stronger in your workouts, having less anxiety, having more control over your emotions, feeling more hunger over time, having less bloating, sleeping better. Like, these are the real signs that your body's healing, and the weight loss will follow once we get your body in, right, out of fight or flight and more in a safe position. Because when you're under eating, your body has a chronic fight or flight. And so refueling right now, this first phase looks like eating breakfast, eating protein, right? Tracking your food so we can understand, like, how much are you eating? Are you going back and forth from low to high? Are you consistent? Like, where are we at? Moving your body more. And just being patient, right? And understanding, like, you're not going to lose 10 pounds in the first month here, right? Because if you're watching this video, you're under eating. And so we can't just cut your calories and make you work out really hard because you don't have the energy. We need to refuel your body. And so just understanding that, and not like we want to track your weight to see how it is. But remember, like, we're not focusing on weight right now. We're focusing on refueling your body. And so I just want to explain that in this video. Like, you're doing everything right. This first phase is around refueling, getting you where you need to be so we can then lower calories a little when your metabolism's higher. So now your body's burning more calories and you're eating less. And that's how you lose weight, right? Oftentimes you might lose weight in the process in general, right? But just remembering, we're refueling you. We're getting your cortisol balanced. We're getting you out of fight or flight, giving you more energy. And so look out for these wins. More energy, better sleep, feeling stronger. Like, that's what we're looking for here. Reach out with questions. Send me a message. Let me know, like, one thing you learned from the video. And enjoy your week, and we'll talk soon.